Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. I am in the middle of moving, so hence why I probably look so close and but I'm here and I'm committed. And this today I felt quite inspired after I can't even stand still, pardon me. This recording for today is actually inspired by yesterday because after doing yesterday's recording, I was actually inspired by a conversation that was an extension of the video. And I took some notes and I just wanted to share. As you know, like if you're here for the first time, I've been talking about rebuilding in your 40s, living in Asia, living abroad just in general, and just rebuilding a life when you reach the age like over 40. And I'm so glad to have you here. I just wanted to say that, as I said, I had an aha moment after yesterday's recording. And the aha moment that I had was that what feels different about this rebuilding um, is that it's not just about uh, beginning again. I mentioned it feels like I've completed a cycle, but the thing that came to mind is that I'm older, yes, but I don't feel tired. I don't feel behind or as if I'm scrambling. I actually feel lighter. I actually feel more joyful and I feel more clear. This isn't oh, I'm starting my life over. I hated it. It's more like it looks different. I'm adding more intention, I'm adding more pause. And the reason why I share about the age, as I said in one of the other videos, is that, I'm from America, a place where most milestones, most things that you do is kind of concentrated on your age. And for many people, generally feel like they can't do a certain thing once they have reached a certain age. And as a person who, I'm not in denial of my age, I'm actually celebrating it, but just sharing this journey of, because maybe you're watching and you're thinking, oh, I would love to move abroad. I would love to move to Asia. I'm over 40. Maybe it's too late. And I'm here to say, no, it's not. It's not too late. Um, and in earlier chapters of my life, starting over came from feeling like something was missing, you know? And this time it actually doesn't feel like that. It feels complete, like something has closed properly, and now I'm choosing what comes next. So it's like less urgency, and less pressure to prove. Um, so it's like I'm not chasing life, I'm choosing it. And I have just decided to choose it in Hong Kong, where I'm living at the moment. And I'm really excited about it. I still feel youthful, but not in a performative way. Like, I don't feel like I have to prove to you that I'm youthful. I also don't have to prove that I don't have older woman or grown woman concerns either, right? So I don't feel like I'm trying to keep up. I'm not resisting my age, and I'm also not trying to prove relevance. So my joy feels different now. It's quieter, it's more settled, and it's more embodied. And there's something with the air sometimes. I know some of you heard me talk about the cough. Um, so it's like more embodied. It's just like owning it. And I feel like being ready for things that weren't like a priority, but now it is. So, for example, in career, I finally know what I want for my work. So it's not about just like what I'm capable of doing. but what actually fits the life that I want. And I'm asking for it, you know? I'm asking for it actually with joy. It feels quite good and it's being received. And I think it's because of clarity. I think it's because of intention. And I think just growth that feels aligned. Um, as far as dating and partnership, I feel genuinely ready for partnership, not from need or pressure, but from just like having space, emotional availability, presence, intention, and also just like someone to have a good time with, No, but it's so cool to be in a new city, a new place, and to share those moments with someone, someone romantically, because I think I'm really good on the friend side. Um, and then health. I gained a whole lot of weight. I didn't even realize it till I was looking at the video. And but I'm not like shaming myself. I mean, I always have a joke. If you follow me on Instagram, whenever I gain weight, I call myself Fatisha, but I don't shame myself. So now I'm thinking about my health in a sustainable way. So rather than jumping to my plan, I have started researching what are some of the gyms and plans and things in my neighborhood, thinking about what's going to be the most sustainable, what would be best for my body right now that would go with my work schedule. So I'm also caring about how I feel long term. I also just want to be clear about something. I've never moved abroad to escape my life. Movement has always been intentional for me. But what feels different now is that I want to ground somewhere longer. I was in Thailand for 3 years. I was in mainland China for like 2 years and a couple months. I was in Abu Dhabi for 5. And yeah, I want to ground somewhere longer. That's also one of the reasons why I'm excited about Hong Kong. Um, so, and then from that, being able to build community, which I've already started, um, being a regular somewhere, the community that I moved to already feels like a place where I'll know the person at the coffee shop, which for me is like really important. Knowing the shop owner, understanding the language. And it's crazy because I actually want to learn Mandarin, even though they speak Cantonese in Hong Kong. So I need to figure it out. But just having rhythm. I want to live somewhere long enough that my life has texture and not just novelty. So I've been thinking like I would love to be able to be like, oh, I've been in Hong Kong 10 years. I've thought about that. Doesn't mean I'm going to be here 10 years, but I don't want to do like the 2 year things anymore. Um, I just want to feel that I can buy the nice furniture, the nice painting, and not have to have this mindset like, oh, this isn't really my home. Like, let me not put much energy in it? Like, I want to just buy the things. I'm consciously and intentionally, even for my apartment, buying things slowly because I really want to have the things that when it is time to leave, that I will take it with me. So I want to invest in where I live emotionally and practically. So that desire to ground, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm settling. I'm not saying I'm leaving America, right? It just, I just finally know what it is that I want to build. And that's what's different about rebuilding after 40. And also for me, where I'm at. It's not like, oh, I was angry before and now I'm happier. It's just, I just wanted to be grounded all around. Um, so, society, as I mentioned, often frames the stage as like too late. But it doesn't feel too late to me. It feels right on time. It feels intentional. It feels informed. It feels honest. And as a result, it's like I have less proving, definitely more discernment and deeper choices. So it's not starting over from scratch, it's starting over from experience. And just for context, once again, I'm Nicole. I'm an expat and a well-being coach. And a lot of what I share comes from living through transitions, living from different countries, and noticing how different they feel now. So I just wanted to really harp on that. Just you can be over 40, you can be excited about starting over. You can, this is your life. It doesn't have to be gloomy. I mean, you can have challenges, but still feel excited. I feel excited about this. So if you're beginning something new after 40 and it feels calmer, clearer, and more intentional, that doesn't mean you're late. It usually means you're ready. Listen, I am rooting for you. Share what you are doing that's new. Share in the comments. Share. Like, I want to know what you're up to. I'm so excited to be here, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.